Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today FLUT just filed a Form 8K and I'm seeing some interesting details about their voting rights. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company released important information about its total voting rights, which is key for understanding shareholder power. This report is a current report filed by Flutter Entertainment plc. It is essentially a way for companies to tell the public about major events that shareholders should know about. The main event happening here is on May 1, 2026. This is the date the company is reporting this information. The company itself is Flutter Entertainment plc, a big name in the gambling and entertainment sector. We know them by their ticker symbol FLUT. FLUT has its ordinary shares trading on the New York Stock Exchange. This means that when they announce changes related to voting rights, it is important for a lot of investors watching the stock. This particular filing is about a Regulation FD disclosure. Regulation FD, or Fair Disclosure, means that when a company releases important information, they have to make sure everyone hears it at the same time, not just a select few. So, on May 1, 2026, Flutter Entertainment announced through a service called the Regulatory News Service in London, something important about their total voting rights. This announcement is essentially attached to this Form 8K and is considered part of it. They are doing this to follow the rules from the United Kingdom's Financial Conduct Authority, which requires them to share this kind of information. The actual announcement detailing their voting rights is included as Exhibit 99.1. This is the core piece of information they are sharing, and it was made public on May 1, 2026. Now, what does this mean for investors or for us tracking the company? When a company reports its total voting rights, especially on a specific date, it usually means there is a change or an update to the total number of votes that can be cast by shareholders. This could happen due to a few things. It could be related to new shares being issued, like through stock options or employee programs. It could also be due to share buybacks, where the company repurchases its own stock, reducing the total number of shares outstanding. Or it could be a result of a corporate action like a merger or acquisition, where new shares are issued as part of the deal. For FLUT, which is a large player in the global betting and gaming market and has a significant presence on the New York Stock Exchange, understanding the total voting power is crucial. It impacts everything from who can influence company decisions in shareholder meetings to how earnings per share are calculated. Big institutional investors like Vanguard Group, Capital World Investors, and BlackRock are watching these numbers closely, as changes in voting power can affect their stake and influence. While this filing doesn't give us the actual numbers from a financial statement like a balance sheet or income statement, it is a regulatory disclosure that provides transparency. It is a check-in on the company's share structure. Think of it like checking the number of seats in a theater before a show. Knowing the total number of seats helps you understand the capacity and potential for voting. This type of announcement often happens periodically to ensure the market is always aware of the accurate voting power. Looking at the broader context, FLUT is a significant company in the consumer cyclical sector. Specifically within gambling, they have a large market cap and a substantial number of employees. Recent headlines show they are actively engaging with investors, with Q1 2026 updates scheduled and discussions about whether it is a good time to buy the stock. There is also news about institutional investors adjusting their positions, like Vanguard trimming its stake. This filing on voting rights fits into the overall picture of a company that is actively managing its corporate structure and communicating important updates to the market. The key takeaway here is transparency. Flutter Entertainment is making sure everyone knows the current state of its voting rights. This is a normal part of operating as a publicly traded company, especially one that is as large and internationally recognized as FLUT. It helps maintain a level playing field for all investors, ensuring no one has an unfair advantage due to undisclosed information about share structure. In essence, this 8K filing is a notification. It is a signal that the company is keeping its disclosures current and adhering to regulatory requirements. For anyone invested in or watching FLUT, this is one more piece of the puzzle in understanding the company's corporate governance and share landscape. Alright, that is my take on Flutter Entertainment's latest filing. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.